Some said I'd never be a superstar, but I know I'm different. I'm the voice, but the system ain't give me a choice. Know some people that still.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay. Bringing you guys back another video. And today I just wanted to make a quick topic on, are you actually ugly, or is it your personality? Or is your personality making you ugly, right? So, you know, on this channel, I tend to talk a lot about spiritual and mental, because I believe that always overshadows the physical. And I feel like, of course, like whatever you're putting and digesting and feeding your mind with on the inside of your body, that's going to directly manifest on the outside. Now, of course, it doesn't work like that all the time. Like, we pretty much know that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, if I'm eating pizza and honey buns all the time, right, you know, then I'm gonna look worse, you know what I mean? My skin is gonna break out. If I'm drinking juice and I'm drinking all this pop and I'm ingesting all this negative information, then what do you think is about to happen? You know what I mean? There's no way. Just like, you know, just like how they say, like, the mind is whatever you know, whatever, your mind is whatever you're ingesting. Like, your reality is pretty much where your mental state is at. Now, of course, like I said, I know that doesn't directly translate all the time, and it's not that black and white, and it's not that concrete, but at the same time, you know, I know when I personally wasn't on my goals and I wasn't on my stuff as a person and as a man, then my outside was a direct manifestation of that. I remember back in high school, I used to be mad a lot, and I used to be getting pissed off a lot, the fact that I had to go to school and I'm feeding my, you know, mental with all these negative things, and, you know, I wouldn't be eating the best and I wasn't studying, and I used to put myself down. Like, you know, shit like that is gonna, you know, is gonna manifest on the outside. So of course, if I don't care and I don't care about life and you don't care about anything that's going on, then of course your skin is about to break out. You're gonna have a bad temper. You're gonna tend to have a bad personality because you're in a bad mood all the time. So what does that bad personality lead to? That means to you having less friends, less social skills, less social abilities, and then that also translate into you know, not having any, you know, sexual relationships also. You know what I mean? And like I said, I know some people can sit up here and say, oh, you know, everybody's different and not everybody got the same looks and not everybody is blessed, and we already understand that, you know, no two people are meant to be alike and no two people are meant to be the same. Like I always say, you know, we digest this social media content every single fucking day, and it's just so toxic, you know, because people just tend to think that you got to look like one way. But if that was the case, then it wouldn't be all these people here and all these kids here, because not everybody looks the same. We all got different race and ethnicities and body types and different flaws about ourselves and different strengths about ourselves. Like, we're all different, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, going back to the topic, your personality and your inside is going to be a direct manifestation of your outside. You know, like I always say, that's why I tend to tell guys, like, you know, especially like when they're working on themselves, or when people working on themselves, just like I tell myself, it's not about how hard you're going. It's not about, oh, you know, oh, I did this and that. Like, it's just supposed to, like, you know, like, you supposed to be granted all these things for being on your, you know, your purpose and your grind. It's just a consistent thing that you do every day that you make into a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, therefore, if I'm working on myself and I'm working on my body and I'm working on my mind, my skin is gonna reflect that. You know, I used to have really bad skin, you know what I mean? But I've been actually working on my skin pretty tough, you know what I'm saying, the past 2 years. And like I said, because I feel better, I want to feel better, I want to do better. So what am I going to do? I'm going to tend to make better actions. Me being in a better mood and me taking care of myself more led to me having more relationships with women, and led to me having more meaningful relationships as far as business and as far as like my friendships go. You know, I didn't used to have the best mindset, especially when it came to my friends, and I noticed that too. Like I said, whatever you fucking ingesting and, you know, on a day-to-day basis, and whatever you put in your body and putting in your mind is automatically going to be a direct manifestation of that on the outside. Like I said, now, of course, it's not always black and white, because, I mean, shit, you know, Like, you can be doing the most positive things and have blah, 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 and then you could be in the most fucked up position at the moment, you know what I mean? But once again, I don't think it's about that. It's just about being consistent and making an overall lifestyle, regardless of what's going on around you. Just like the most basic part, just like the gym. You got a lot of people who will not go to the gym because they'll be like, oh, I'm tired today. I don't feel like going, or something happened. I've been going to the gym at least 5 to 6 days a week for the past couple of years, regardless if it's rent, or at least working out 5 to 6 days a week, whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, whether it's sunny, whether it's cloudy, whether it's fall, whether it's winter, whether it's summer, whether it's spring. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, that's just something that I know I have to do. Now, you know what I mean? Like I said, eating, that's a whole different thing. That's an everyday thing too, just like everything. But yeah, man, like I said, I just hope that you guys out there is just make sure that you're ingesting the most positive content you can, and be very mindful. Like I said in the last video, be very mindful of your energy and very mindful of what you're putting out there, because I do believe that, like, whatever you say is going to keep manifesting, especially if you're working hard for it or working on these things, and vice versa. If you saying negative shit all the time, if you saying you a piece of shit and you fat all the time and you ugly, then you're going to be a direct manifestation of that. Because I used to say those things about myself, and what was I? I was unattractive. I didn't want to work on myself. I didn't take care of my skin. I wasn't trying to work out. I was watching bullshit online all day. So yeah, it's Jay. I'm out. Peace.